do you know what? This place reminds me of New York.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, it's an incredible place.
What about some dislikes? Anything you don't like so far?
It's strange, but I cannot say I dislike it.
If you can describe Malaysia in one word, what would you say?
Whoa.
Hi, what's your name?
So my name is Noel and I'm from Dublin, Ireland.
What brings you down here to Malaysia?
Do you know, I just love Asia. There's something about them, and people here are so nice. The weather's really good. In Ireland, it rains a lot, so this is always a bonus coming somewhere like this.
Have you ever been to Asia before?
I have.
Which countries have you visited prior to Malaysia?
So I've been to Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia, and then I've been to Singapore as well just before here in Malaysia. So this is my 5th one in Southeast Asia, so I'm trying to tick all the boxes off.
Nice. Any major differences between Malaysia and those other countries?
Yeah, do you know what? This place reminds me of New York. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like the park, the big skyscrapers, even there's like an area, it's kind of a little bit like Times Square, but it's a lot cheaper. That's kind of the benefit of this place. It's kind of ticks all the boxes that way, but yeah, kind of a little bit like New York.
I feel the same way, man. Are you traveling solo, with a group of people, friends?
With my wife. Now, like, she's not the best with heat, and it's like 34 degrees Celsius at the moment, so it's pretty hot. So she's sitting in at the hotel, and I'm kind of exploring in the heat a little bit.
Okay. Have you had a chance to try any Malaysian food?
I have. I couldn't tell you what they were, though. I'd say like a little bit of fruit on a little piece of rice. I think it's like a little kind of dessert that they have here, but it was absolutely delicious. Looked a little weird, but it tastes pretty good.
All right, and if you had to describe Malaysia in one word, what would you say?
In one word?
Yeah.
Ooh, incredible.
Incredible. All right.
Exotic as well. Maybe exotic.
Yeah, a couple good words. I like that. And do you see yourself coming here, maybe traveling a bit more extensively now that you have a idea what it looks like?
Yeah, 100%. Because I'm only hitting like 2 or 3 locations in Malaysia, and there's just so much of the country to see. So I'd 100% be back here. Absolutely.
Okay. And lastly, any advice for someone that's never been to Malaysia? What would you tell them?
Bring sun cream, depending on where you're from.
Yeah.
I know I have a lot of sun cream. And just accept it for what it is. Try and not have like an expectation of what you want it to be. Just kind of go with the flow. Let the people be how they are. Let everything be as it is. Just accept it for what it is.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
My pleasure. Yeah, absolutely.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm John.
And where are you from?
I'm from Ireland.
What brings you down here to Malaysia?
It's for work.
Okay, and how many days or how long have you been here?
Been in Malaysia for 2 weeks now, in KL for about 5 hours, and I've got another 3 hours, and then I get a flight out again, so short stop.
Short stop. What are your first impressions? What do you think of this place?
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, it's an incredible place. It's a fantastic place to visit. So much to see, so much to do, great food, great people.
And was this your first time here?
No, I used to live here for a few years.
Oh, okay. You mind? When was that? Like how long ago?
About 4 years ago.
Okay. Any major changes from before the pandemic until now?
Yes. Or? Yeah. Man. it's a non-stop construction site. I mean, you just look around you, but it's building work everywhere, so it doesn't stop. It's
okay, I see.
Constantly changing.
Is there any dislike? Something that you don't like about KL or Malaysia as a whole?
No, not really.
Okay. What about the people? Have you had a chance to speak with the locals?
Oh yeah, I love the people. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was out doing a park run with them this morning. Very friendly, fantastic crowd.
And if you could describe Malaysia in one word, what would you say?
Truly Asia. That's 2 words, but never mind.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time. Welcome. I appreciate it. Hi, what's your name?
Marie, hi.
And where are you from?
I'm German.
And what brings you down here to Malaysia?
I spent actually 2 months in Bali now, and now I thought it's the perfect time to also check out Malaysia and Kuala Lumpur. And yeah, that's why I came. I just arrived yesterday actually. I haven't seen much, but it's so impressive, really. I'm just impressed. I'm walking around and all the time like, whoa.
Yeah, and what are the biggest differences between Bali and Kuala Lumpur that you've seen?
Of course, it's completely different because here you have a big city vibe. It's huge. But otherwise, people are also as kind as in Bali, I would say.
Yeah.
And you feel quite comfortable here, which I really enjoy as a girl, especially.
Yeah.
And of course, food, good food overload.
I was gonna ask about that. So I guess you like spicy food?
Let's say I really like Asian food in general. And here, I mean, in Kuala Lumpur, you probably heard it already in the video that there's everything, like every cuisine of Asians, Thai, Japanese, everything that you can.
I agree. Any dislikes? Something that could be better for you, maybe? Something that you don't like?
Something I don't like?
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't tried anything yet that I didn't like. First time yesterday, durian. So that was my first time. And I'm still trying to think about what I think about it.
I feel the exact same way. I'm very confused.
I'm confused, you know, because it's strange, but I cannot say I dislike it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's an experience, so...
For me, it's a texture. I'm not really sure if I'm
Yeah.
eating fruit or mashed potatoes. You know? So,
Me too, yeah. So
okay,
it's,
how long will you stay in Malaysia?
4 or 5 days, I'm not sure yet. I go to Singapore after, and I see how much I like it here now, and then I decide, yeah, just spontaneously.
Okay, I know you've been here a short while, but if you can describe Kuala Lumpur or Malaysia in one word, what would you say?
I would say vibrant. Like there's so much. I think vibrant is a good term to describe it because it's busy, but it's not happening. But it's not necessarily always stressful. You know, it's just like a lot of life happening and a lot of culture and a lot of For me, it's like in a movie.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Any social media you want to promote? TikTok, Instagram, anything?
I mean, you can follow me on Instagram. My name is Marie Sophie, but the Marie with 2 eyes.
I'll be sure to put that in the description.
Thank
People
you.
can follow you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Meike. I'm from the Netherlands. And I'm Sam, and I'm also from the Netherlands.
What are you doing down here in Malaysia?
I'm traveling for 3 months and 1 month in Malaysia. We've been now in Malaysia for 3.5 weeks. Yeah. And tomorrow I'm leaving home, and she's traveling.
Oh, you're gonna stick around a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
And what do you think of Malaysia so far?
Malaysia, well, I've been to a lot of other countries in Asia, and I think it's a lot more developed. Yeah. And I think you see like in traffic, but also like in the big cities. What do you think about it? But we also visit Borneo, and that was very jungle and with animals. That's why I like Malaysia, because it's so different things. Yeah.
Did you see the orangutans in Borneo?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, I gotta see that myself.
Yeah.
Okay, any dislikes so far? Something you don't like maybe?
Well, I think Kuala Lumpur is quite overwhelming for me. I do like nature. Yeah. And I think over here, like, there's a lot of difference between rich and poor. I think you can see it in this bit. Yeah, the city, it's very
obvious.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And also, I like different cultures in Malaysia, but you don't have like the Malaysian culture you see when you're traveling here.
It's very diverse, right? And multicultural.
And that's nice, but that's different in other countries in Asia.
Definitely. And how are you managing the heat? You girls are from the Netherlands. Is it,
Just breathing.
Yeah. Well, we're having like this kind of bird, and it's slow living. We try to slow living all day, so we
don't sweat too much
and handle the heat.
You're like on 50% mode, right? Just traveling half the pace.
Yeah.
What do you do back home? Are you students? Are you working? Or you just...
I'm in a gap year now. I study social work, and in September I start my 3rd year.
Fantastic. And what about yourself?
Well, I graduated in January, and I worked for a bit to save some money, and now I'm traveling for 3 months, and when I get back home I will apply for a new job.
Okay, time to get back to reality, I guess, right? Going back to work, okay? And my last question, if you had to describe Malaysia in one word, what would you say?
Whoa.
My first word, I was thinking, multicultural.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was my first word.
Excellent. And what about yourself? If you had to describe it in one word.
I think very diverse.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree completely with both of those. So thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, what's your name?
My name's Rawi.
And where are you from?
I'm from Germany.
What brings you down here to Malaysia?
Well, I just finished my bachelor's thesis, so I thought my first time in Asia, so I might as well just visit Malaysia because I heard some good things about it. The tickets weren't that expensive, so I thought, why not?
Excellent. So first time in Asia.
Yep.
And what do you think so far of Malaysia? What are your first impressions?
It's really, really nice, really futuristic. My first thoughts were the people are really nice, and there's a lot bigger buildings than I expected. It's really futuristic, very modern, and the biggest thing is it's really cheap.
Oh, I agree, right? So your euro goes a long way here, I guess. Okay. And what about some dislikes? Anything you don't like so far?
Dislikes, there's none that come to mind. What I realized was that it's very mixed. So there are streets where it's really nice, and there are streets where like there's a lot of poverty, and I think there's not much balance here. That's basically what I realized. Yeah, pretty much.
And lastly, if you could describe your experience, Malaysia or Kuala Lumpur, in just one word, what would you say?
I would describe it as adventurous.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Your name?
Salman Shamshadi.
And what's your name?
Hussein Shamshadi.
And how do you guys know each other?
This is my dad.
Oh, father and son trip, I guess. And what are you doing here in Malaysia?
We're here for a vacation.
Okay. How long have you been here?
Like a day or two. Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think so far? What are your first impressions?
It's a modern city, good weather. It's a clean city, good food. I like it.
I like it. I forgot to ask, where are you guys from?
We're Persian.
Oh, Iran. And so far, have you spoken to any Malaysian people?
Yeah, I think the hotel receptionist and the people, the staff. Yeah, I think that's it. Probably.
Okay, and how many days will you stay here?
3 days.
And have you been here before, or is this your first time?
Yeah, I've been here. I was here 2 years ago. He hasn't. This is first time.
And lastly, if you can describe Malaysia in one word, what would you say?
Beautiful city.
Ah, I like the way this guy thinks, beautiful. And what about yourself?
Modern.
That's true. I was very pleasantly surprised when I got here too.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you.
I appreciate it. Thank
Thank
you. Hi, what's your name?
Brian, I'm from Ireland.
Ireland?
Yeah.
You're the second guy I met today from Ireland.
Yeah, we invade everywhere. It seems.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, what brings you down here to Malaysia?
So on my travels through, I came from Australia and Melbourne, spent 2 years there, and I'm just traveling home.
2 years?
So, yeah, 2 years in Melbourne. So it's a long time, ready to go home, I think. Yeah.
Was it just traveling, working, studying?
Working and a bit of traveling also. Yeah.
Okay.
Got to see a bunch, so it's cool.
What do you think of Malaysia or Kuala Lumpur so far? What are your first impressions?
First impressions is hot. Drippy, like I wanna go for
You want to dive in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And people are nice. Food is great. So I'm looking forward to. I think you go inside the 2 towers over there.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing
You
that.
get a
and,
nice view from there.
Yeah, the Sky Tower also. It's very good
Okay.
thing. So yeah.
Have you talked to any Malaysian people yet? Any locals?
No locals, it seems. In the hostel that I'm staying, it's all backpackers and stuff. So yeah.
What about Malaysian food? Had a chance to try any of that yet?
Yeah, I tried the laksa, curry
Yeah.
laksa fish. Yeah, and had some ramen also. That was good. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So,
Fantastic. I know you've been here for just 1 day, basically, but if you had to describe Malaysia or Kuala Lumpur in one word, what would you say?
busy.
Well, thank you so much for your time, man.
No
I
worries.
appreciate
Thank you.
it. Thank you.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed that video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We're making our way to 150,000 subscribers. Now, for me personally, if I had to describe Malaysia or my experience in just one word, I genuinely have to pick diverse. And when I mean diverse, I mean in everything. The geography, the people, the food, the experiences. You can have nature, a modern, beautiful city. You can have a variety of food, a variety of people. When I first got here, I truly wasn't aware of like who is like a Malaysian person, right? It felt really like multicultural. You have people of dark skin, light skin, tall, short, big, small. It's hard to tell because sometimes in Asia, at least, when you visit a country, you can immediately tell who's Vietnamese, for example, right? Or who's Thai, who's Filipino, who's something. But in Malaysia, it just feels like there's been generation after generation of different variety of people. And like obviously the beach, the mountain, the nature, it's a complete contrast at Kuala Lumpur, for example. And even just right now, we came back from Malacca. I forgot the name for a second. We came back from Malacca, and I had no idea there was so much influence from the Dutch and the Portuguese, and it's a beautiful historical city. So if you guys want to check out that video, be sure to have the bell notification turned on. It should be ready in about a week. So yeah, absolutely diverse in every aspect of life, I would say. So yeah, that's my one word. Maybe you can leave your words down below. If you're Malaysian, if you're a foreigner, a tourist, if you have been to Malaysia, if you've ever seen my videos about it, leave your comment down below and describe Malaysia in just one word. I'd love to hear the differences. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.